Welcome to Cummins. We care about the health and safety of our employees and everyone who visits a Cummins site. In fact, safety plays a large part in our core values, which include excellence, integrity, and caring. Keeping our employees safe means doing what is right, regardless of the circumstances. Ensuring we provide a safe workplace and continually striving to make it safer is critical. We set high standards for ourselves, and we always commit to meeting those standards. Health and safety is every single person's responsibility. It starts with each of us, and we want to make sure that as you visit Cummins, you have a safe, productive, and enjoyable experience. We are working to build a collaborative spirit throughout the organization, where we not only look out for the health and safety of ourselves, but also of those around us. At every location, Cummins has a common approach and standard process to continually improve. Health and safety is not just a priority that may shift over time. It's something that Cummins values, and we consider it our duty to our employees. Over the course of this orientation, please listen closely and feel free to ask questions. Our goal is to be world-class in health and safety, and you can help by ensuring that you and others have a healthy, safe, and enjoyable time at Cummins. Thanks for visiting.
Welcome to Cummins Natural Gas Engines, a wholly owned subsidiary of Cummins, Inc. Clovis is an engineering and upfit center that takes components from other Cummins locations worldwide to run on natural gas and propane. These engines are used in industrial and power generation applications worldwide. After you've signed in, you'll receive a visitor's pass and a high visibility vest, which must be displayed at all times. You will receive a card that provides the emergency hotline number for CNGE, plus other important information about our site. Keep this card with you while you are in our facility, and please remain with your host at all times. In certain marked areas, personal protective equipment is required. In these areas, you'll be given safety glasses. Regular glasses don't provide enough protection. You may also be provided with hearing protection, which must be worn while in the designated areas. You must have appropriate footwear. We prohibit open-toe or open-heel shoes. Some areas of the plant require that safety shoes or toe protection be worn. If needed, slip-on protectors can be borrowed from the HSE department. Please ask your host if you need assistance with obtaining foot protection. If you require assistance due to a disability, please let your host know. Crutches are not allowed in the plant. However, a wheelchair is available. Smoking is only permitted in designated areas. Photography is not permitted on the premises without prior authorization. Some areas of the facility may have cell phone restrictions. Talk to your host for more details. There are a number of moving vehicles operating in our facilities, so it is very important that you stay within the designated pedestrian aisles and walkways. And be particularly aware of vehicle traffic when crossing aisles or walkways. Sometimes the view from a vehicle such as a forklift can be limited, so make eye contact with the vehicle operator to make sure they are aware of your presence. Please do not enter any work areas unless express permission is granted, and respect any areas that are restricted or barricaded. Maps indicating emergency exits, evacuation routes, and severe weather shelter locations are located throughout the facility. Your host will point out the emergency exits and shelter locations for the areas you will be visiting. Emergency exits are clearly marked and are lit during power outages. In the event of an emergency, dial the site emergency number listed on your visitor card. Advise site security of the nature of the emergency, your location, and your name. Remain on the line until released by security. In a fire emergency, remain calm and remove yourself from danger. Warn others and call site security. If an emergency evacuation is required, you will be alerted by the public address system and/or a horn signal. Exit the building with your host to a designated safe area. If confronted by an armed aggressor, seek refuge immediately. Proceed to your nearest exit or hide in a secure, concealed, or locked location. if running is not possible. During a severe weather emergency, you will be alerted by the horn and/or the public address system. You and your host should report to the designated shelter location. Remain there with your host until the all clear is signaled. If you require first aid assistance while visiting our plant, let your host know. In the event of a spill or environmental emergency, notify security by dialing the site emergency number. CNGE strives to minimize energy use, promote water conservation, and reduce waste generation. Please help us attain our goals by conserving energy and water and utilizing the existing recycling opportunities on site. We ask that you recycle plastic, metal, paper, batteries, cardboard, and other materials while on site. Please ask your host or the HSE department if you need assistance or have questions. Please do not bring chemicals on site unless pre-approved by the site HSE department. In addition, any chemicals or waste must be reviewed prior to disposal. Please refrain from putting anything down any sink or drain during your visit. CNGE maintains an integrated health, safety, environmental, and energy management system. Our goal is to inform our visitors about our significant safety risks, environmental aspects, and significant energy uses. This information is included in the visitor information card provided to you by security or your host. Please ask your host if you have any additional questions regarding our HSEMS.
Our goal is to constantly improve the safety of our facilities. If you observe an accident or near miss, please report it to your host immediately. This will ensure that there will be a full investigation.
So, here are the key things to remember during your visit. Make sure you stay within designated pedestrian aisles and walkways. Make sure you obey all signs and warnings. Stay alert for vehicle traffic. And always stay with your host. We're pleased you're with us today, and by following these simple safety rules, you can ensure that your visit is both enjoyable and safe.